Hey everyone, it's me, Cozy Girl Summer, and welcome back to yet another video. So today, this is kind of an unexpected video, not something I had planned on making, because I had two other videos I was in the process of, still getting stuff for. But this comes with utter shock and surprise that the Sims team, or EA, or whoever you want to call them, is re-releasing The Sims 1 and Sims 2 very, very soon. And what I mean by very, very soon, I mean supposedly from the sources, it's this week. Later at some point this week, there will be re-releases of The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 to the PC. I am not sure. If I had to take a guess, it would actually be probably through the EA app or, Steam as well. I'm really not sure. There's not too much information out there. We just know that the PC is getting the re-releases of these games. That's one. Two, I'm not sure if this means that it will be remastered to, be on newer systems. I have no idea. What I do know is that it won't only be the base games for both of these. It will actually be expansion packs as well. So according to the Sims community post I will be including in the description box down below, it says that the re-releases are something that, we all as a community have been wanting and they've been hinting at, supposedly. And if I had to take a guess, this is something in culmination with the anniversary that is being currently celebrated of The Sims and whatnot. And if many of you guys do play The Sims 4, you guys know that they have been giving objects that are very reminiscent of The Sims 1, The Sims 2, and The Sims 3. So there was that. And as many of you know, if you do play The Sims 3, you know that The Sims 3 just received an update after being dormant for 10 years. And that update, though, was very minor. It was something kind of odd and peculiar because someone who plays The Sims 3, we weren't really expecting to receive really sort of any updates. We thought that the EA team was done with The Sims 3 forever and never touching it again. But like I said, very minor update for The Sims 3, but for The Sims 1 and 2 to be relevant in the conversation, that is something that none of us were really expecting. And if I'm being honest with you guys, I kind of just jumped out of my seat when I read this. I was actually scrolling on Tumblr when I saw this post and I started freaking out because I was like, there's so many questions with this, but at the same time, I'm so happy that this is a thing. As many of you know, when the Sims 2 Ultimate Collection was floating around through when EA was Origin, you were able to get it for free if you typed in, if I remember correctly, I don't remember what the code was, but you were able to get it for free. And then there was a small period of time, I want to say probably about a year and a half, that if you missed that window, you were able to contact the people at EA or people at Origin and get a copy of it if you said something about wanting a copy of it and missing the window. I don't remember all the specific wordage, but that was a thing and something that you could do. But then after a while, they stopped letting people get access to The Sims 2 this way, and they just kind of cut it off there and stopped it there. And the only way really to get access to The Sims 2 after that point moving forward was buying a bunch of discs of the game, so the base game and expansion packs included, or pirating the game. And the same thing can kind of be said about The Sims 1. The only way to access The Sims 1 kind of from the time of it being released of, not being able to specifically go on Origin or something like that was to pirate the game or to buy the disc. So realistically, like I said, we are looking at something that is monumental, life-changing, game-changing, because this means that we as the Sims community are getting access to games that we thought would never be, possible to get our hands on anymore after, going dormant for so many years. And just a kind of little excerpt that I kind of want to read that kind of confirms this. And like I said, I will link this whole blog post down below. And it basically says, according to a source familiar with the plans, both games will be released digitally on PC this week. As I'm recording this, it is currently Monday, January 27th, And so they're expected to arrive with all of their original expansion packs included, but it remains unclear if the legacy games will also make it to consoles at some point. So basically what that means is that we are unclear if these games will be re-released to the console ports. I don't know. I guess I can say on the console releases of the games, and this is just because of the simple fact of the matter that The Sims 1 and The Sims 2 and even The Sims 3, all of their console ports are completely different from the PC version. If you know, you know. So there are so many of them out there that you just know that it could be possible. But just like I said, according to reports that, PCs will be able to access these games at some point this week. We don't know when it'll be. If I had to take a guess, it'll probably be Friday. Don't shoot me for guessing wrong. I'm just taking a guess. It just says this week. We don't know when. But another thing is that there's no information currently if it will be re-released to Mac users, so there is that as well. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is something that unexpectedly happened. I was not expecting. I don't think anyone was expecting to see. And yeah, so like I said, I will link all of this fun information down below. And, I hope you guys all have an amazing week. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye for now, everyone.